with some compression sweeps. This is the UM18-22 version 2 Ultimax driver from Dayton Audio. Got my mic at 2 meters, that's 79 inches basically. And then I did some sweeps. The problem is that as I was doing these sweeps, I never got to compression area before my amplifier limiter started kicking in. So, got a Onkyo 5508 Pre-Pro. I've got a little NX3000 bridged to this driver. And if I unpause this, I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. I've just been increasing 3 dB a sweep at a time. So if I unpause this, you're going to see a blue line come up and it should overlay the orange line on the screen. Yeah, it might not be in the exact same position, but there you go. Okay, so the blue line overlines the orange line. If I go up 3 dB more, you're going to get a limiter light on that. It's a red limiter light. It'll show up right at the top of that. And I'm not actually experiencing compression. Like I'm hit the limits of the amp. So you can see that yellow line is where we'll be now. And the limiter light's engaged and we're not getting 3 dB because the amp's out of headroom, not the driver. So this little NX3000 can't quite get to the limits of that Ultimax. So here we go for that. You can see that overlays there. And if we look at this, the limiter light's hitting. Driver's moving pretty good. And that's as best I can do. I don't have any other amplifiers except for NX3000 and NX6000. And the NX6000 is like the same amp as the 3000, just two 3000s in one chassis. So it's not going to behave any differently. You would probably need something like a big crown amp or maybe a QSC amp or something with more power in order to do the proper compression testing with this driver. Don't pay attention to the frequency response not being smooth. That's because it's actually in room and you're getting nulls and modes and stuff like that would be in room. When I do close mic measurement, it looks like it should, just a nice flat frequency response with a little typical sealed response, I should say. There's a thread on AVSforum, check it out for some details and discussion on this. We've been doing some testing with this driver. Just trying to see what it can do as compared to the old ones that I have in here for years and years. Just wanted to show you what close mic looks like so you don't think that that driver has some sort of weird response. There's close mic. The volume is arbitrarily set just so I could get above the other volume, -11, same thing. That's a typical sealed response. And, a few inches away from the cone.